What's up, everybody? This is Struggle Bear. Once again, back again to all my subscribers. Yo, I'm sorry about this delay that I done had, because I know, when I first started doing the videos, and I know that y'all probably just sit there and say I forgot about it. And, in all actuality, I did. Because when I started off, I was going through my recovery, my cancer. I was in the house all the time. Didn't have no car. Didn't really have nothing going on. So those videos and those reviews was what was keeping me sane. But you can't keep a nigga down forever. I had to go back to living my experiences and what I do. And, I'm not doing the same things that I used to do, but I still had to sit there and start enjoying life again and trying to find, and dick is a motherfucking powerful thing, too. That'll throw you off any motherfucking goddamn game sometime, but it ain't really throw me off my game. It was a good thing to have that feeling again in your life. But anyways, y'all see, I'm back here again. I done had some things that happened. This last month, man, I'm not even going to get into it, but I done had some trials, man, this last month, and I'm just telling you right now, I guess really what I want to do is I want to get on here. I'm going to review the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is season, I want to say 7 or 8, episode 2. I want to say 7, probably season 7, episode 2. I don't know what the name of it is. I'll put it in my title when I actually upload it or whatever, but my reviews ain't gonna go like my reviews used to go before, because I think what it is, I'm getting tired of these so-called reality shows being on TV and the shit be so fucking unbelievable. And I used to get all hyped about the things that would come out and how the roles of bitches were playing, but I think what I want to do is I want to talk about how fucking ridiculous the shows are, and how stupid that they are, and how far maybe somebody might be able to get to the writers and be like, y'all shit don't even be making no motherfucking goddamn sense. Where do I want to start on this motherfucking goddamn shit? Well, there's so many different elements of the whole thing. Because this Erica Mena coming in, okay, this bitch want to make her a comeback. We already got fake Bow Wow and her, their little fake engagement or whatever the case may be, and she went to go off the scene, but that bitch is getting thirsty, so now she's coming back on the scene. So she said, I don't want to go back to New York. I'm getting ready to make a splash in Atlanta. And I'm getting ready to come up in here, and Miss Mena's coming back up in here, and Stevie J, I seen it last week on episode, I didn't even see the whole thing, but Stevie J said, the only reason why I was fucking with Escalada because I was trying to get to you. And I'm like, ain't this a motherfucking corny ass motherfucking shit, Stevie? God damn it, where the fuck y'all get these motherfucking storylines from? Where the fuck do y'all get these storylines from? In all these years, he ain't never even mentioned that he had this person that he's trying to get to. But all of a sudden, he done sit there by Escalado because he was trying to get Erica Mena to come to the motherfucking goddamn thing. Now, Mona, whoever is writing these motherfucking scripts, man, y'all go with this shit. It's that type of dumb shit that I'm just sitting there saying. Her just popping back up in there. Her knowing Melissa. It's just all these people been knowing these people for all these years, and they all so close. And I'm like, this show been on for 7 years. How in the fuck you just coming out the motherfucking woodwork like you and y'all been motherfucking best friends, and y'all been homies, pals, and lovers and friends? Y'all don't even try to tie the story levels into the whole situation. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is for a couple of little reasons. Because Tommy, how Tommy has her sisters and her brothers and all these people. She done went from living in an apartment by herself, and whoever the damn King family or whatever, the one that's in jail right now or whatever, who she was fucking with when she came on to the motherfucking show. And before she then started wanting to be all up in these Stevie's wing and fucking Jocelyn. I mean, her storyline goes with the motherfucking goddamn win. Then she brought her mom into the whole situation where she had her meltdown. I mean, I just can't take the storylines that Mona brings. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the fucking review because some of the shit that happens on the show be so fucking ridiculous, man. Do y'all not sit there? I mean, okay, yes, it's a reality show. And why do you get upset? Because if you're going to put a reality show together, please put the work into it to make the reality seem like a reality. That's all I want you to do is just make that reality seem like a reality. Don't do no fake bullshit. I mean, I don't gotta come on here and cuss like I used to, because it just be dumb foolishness. Just stupid. And I'm like, okay, so what storyline does Tommy have now? Now she's having a drama with her family that's up in there and they're using her. And now she got this beef with this sister that we ain't never heard of, no sister or nothing. I mean, come on now. If you're going to bring the family on me, I mean, you can't tell just one part of the story. And each time there's always this onion that's coming out that we learning a part that we don't motherfucking know. But I'm going to get to that point. I'm going to tell you how they done flipped the whole script. Flipped the whole script. I mean, they don't even think about the stories that they tell. They don't even think about the stories that they tell. But I might combine this with two. I mean, this is me griping because I ain't been on here for a long time, so I ain't gonna leave it to just one show because there's another show I want to talk about. It's actually I'm gonna combine this. I only got 24 minutes on this. I'm gonna have to upload this, but I'm gonna have to make this in some parts because I'm gonna make my introduction back because these reality shows are stupid. And then, so Tommy got this. So then, Erica Mena, she gonna sit there and say, "I want to do my welcome back to egg. Welcome to the egg party." And Melissa makes me so sick. I mean, she just makes me so sick. She tries to act like she's just the cool dyke, the smart dyke. She's the dumb dyke, the stupid dyke. She gets on my nerves. Her haircut gets on my nerves. Her whole look gets on my nerves. And then Mimi, ooh. Mimi, child, I mean, I'm gonna just take my hat off to Mimi. You've been on there. You done came up with 7 stories worth of seasons. I mean, storylines. You still there. You still making sure you get your check every year. Okay, you're irrelevant because I used to get mad at you. I don't get mad at you no more because you just there. You like Catherine Chancellor on the motherfucking Young and the Restless. That's what you are. You're like Catherine Chancellor on the Young and the Restless. You've been there since season 1, and you still there. You the original Nee Leaks. I don't know. I mean, you might not play that major role no more. You ain't in all the drama, but you still got your little scenes there. Who's your girlfriend? Who's your boyfriend? Who you gonna be with that year? We never know with Mimi. So I mean, Mimi's storylines, I just take them as with a grain of salt because once she came back on after 4 or 5, and after the sex tape and all that other type of stuff, and she's just an icon. Right now there is no show without Stevie J and at least Mimi and Carly Red and now Jock. I mean, then we got the Rashida and the whatever, Kirk Frost family or whatever. They just the what's the name, Scrappy and Mama D ain't on there right now. I mean we done lost some soldiers off of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But the main villains that are there just so that we can still have something to hold on to, and it's not a whole new crew. They still have the OGs. Okay, so that's what you want to call them. So let's go to the OGs. Jasmine. Okay, now Jasmine comes on, and I forget who the little one that got out of jail that, that she was staying with, and her and the lesbian girlfriend that was sharing the man or whatever, because he was cute as fuck. I don't get what nobody fucking said. I like this style. He was a nigga to 100%. But she was staying with them, and they were staying in the house, and she got put out her house or whatever. Well, for me, I told you I didn't watch the first season. The first episode. And so now she's up in the family with her family and her sisters and her mama and her grandmother and all of them living up in the house, and they just talk, and she's like, and if it wasn't for my sister and my mama, I don't know where I would be, and she's all in this comfortable house. Bitch, where in the fuck was they last motherfucking season? I mean, you filmed the whole fucking season and we never once. We seen the girl where you laying up, two girls and a guy laying up in the bed, and y'all was making this little happy home, and y'all was making it work, and both of y'all was coming from the strip clubs. And where in the world did where did you come from, this homesome girl that grew up in a nice little house? I mean, how does this happen? How did this storyline even come up? How can that be your background? See, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I was fucking with this dude, and he was making it seem like he was all this, but when the motherfucking shit started going bad, I'm like, well, where in the fuck is your family? I mean, where's these motherfuckers that y'all was so highfalutin and y'all didn't know what Kool-Aid was, and y'all don't do certain little motherfucking goddamn things that we used to do back, oodles and noodles and all that motherfucking shit. You don't know nothing about that shit. But yeah, you nigga, please, why you gonna put on a front? So now for them to come out and think that we don't realize that last season, this bitch was in a hotel, I mean, or whatever apartment that they was in, because she got kicked out of hers. Because Kirk was supposedly paying for it, because it was right below his apartment in Buckhead, but she done got kicked out of that one because she couldn't pay the rent. And she went and stayed with old dude and the other girl, and they was living there together. Like, she felt like she was doing bad, and she needed to know what Kirk was going to do, because she already had this baby. But then Rashida, and now, mind you, y'all, this bitch did the DNA test last year, okay? She did the DNA test last year. Now, you know, by now, the kids knew way back when last year was being taped what was going on. But they gonna try to just make it seem like today in this episode that Kirk and Rashida finally sat down because Jasmine just strolls up in the press, looking with her hair all done and looking in like she's $1,000. She ain't wanting for motherfucking nothing, and she gonna come up and talk about, I just want to let you know that my son is your brother. And then Charlene behind the counter is snarling, and I'm like, if they, I can't even, I don't even want to comment on the scene because it was so dumb, and it was so ignorant, it was so stupid, and it was so not reality. I'd rather this just be a TV series and we're watching it, and don't say that this is no motherfucking reality TV when it's not reality TV. Reality TV does not do the shit that they do on these shows. Their storylines, they don't even think about what our story was before. And then they had the little. I mean, at this, I forget what party that was. It was at the A party. Erica came at Tommy like she was the first straight up slut and whore on the motherfucking goddamn block, and I'm like, okay, you ain't never met Tommy. You ain't never met Tommy. You might have a crush on Tommy, but bitch, for you to sit there and put her out there in front of Jock, in front of Melissa, I don't give a fuck if Melissa brung her because you asked her to bring, and then you gonna sit there and ask Melissa to bring her in front of, who fuck does that motherfucking bullshit right there? You might have been like, look, bitch, try to see if you can get Tommy, motherfucker, and we're gonna do this real motherfucking slick, and this is how we gonna do this, and she brung that bitch over, and Melissa brung her over like she was like, here, you asked for her, there she go. And Tommy was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is really going on up in here? I mean, now you ain't gonna carry me like that, pimp. What's the name? She took that motherfucking bracelet and tipped right up out that motherfucker, talking about, ooh, I forgot that I took it. Tommy, come on now. Come on now. And then you gonna try to act like you already know. I mean, how many times, what story are you gonna go with? Because you sit there and say, well, we did this one time, we did this one. Bitch, whatever the case may be, what is it that you and Josh, we all know what y'all used to do. And you know, and the only one that threw me off was the Escalade, whatever her bitch, the one, the face of Stevie that Stevie said that he was just using her to get to Erica. I really didn't think that she was fucking with Stevie. I really didn't. But of course, it's gonna come out. Yeah, she done sat down on the sausage, and she going through all these little hurt feelings. But you know, it's love and hip hop. So you know, Stevie. If y'all don't understand, somebody sit there. Melissa said, "Why are you gonna?" Told Erica, "Why are you gonna fuck with Stevie? Because he does what he does with his artists, and he does all the you do all this work, and it never comes out." Since Stevie's been on the fucking show, he has not came out with no fucking music. There has not been nobody that's come out on these shows. I mean, Cardi B came on. She got me self-clowned that bitch. He clowned that bitch, making it seem like she didn't have no motherfucking goddamn credit. And like she wasn't shit. And look at that bitch. She came on. She got her little exposure. She came on for 2 seasons and she bounced. And look at her now. She said, I used you as my platform. Fuck you bitches. I don't want to play no motherfucking more. That's the way the game is supposed to be fucking played. Not for you to keep on coming on because you thirsty to keep on getting this motherfucking little check. And if you sit there and focus, but in the same token, you making yourself look bad because you on there acting like a motherfucking fool. You got this motherfucking Mona having you do some stupid ass motherfucking goddamn shit. Some stupid shit. But you keep on doing it with that little check. And then you got Sierra from last year with Hunter and Mariah and that whole storyline was just a hot mess or whatever. But she was in the beginning part. She wasn't there. We didn't see her no more to the reunion. whatever. Cardi B. Carly Rae. She be in the midst of some drama all the time. But but this is the thing. They sitting there having their little girl talk or whatever, and the old girl sit there and said, "Are you sure that's it?" Now, bitch, you see 4 grown women that's having a motherfucking talk, and you are not a part of that conversation. Okay, that's the whole thing. That's where I'm sitting there saying, this is not reality. Nobody's going to sit there and step out of their self and know when the cameras are rolling and decide this is the point in time that I'm going to say this. Okay, because you could have picked a better time than when those fucking cameras was right on your motherfucking monkey ass to sit there and say, are you sure? So it was ready, set, action. Action is what they might as well sit there and say, because ain't no way in the world that girl gonna sit there and tell her this. And then she gonna tell her, and he got a 2-year-old son, and he got 1 on the way. And the bitch comes into the shop and she does her hair. And she decided to wait until she was around all her friends to be able to ask her, to be able to say something to her about it. Now, number one, this is where you're doing your hair. This is where you have your booth at. This is where your shit is at. This is where your clients know that you're at. And bitch, you gonna sit there and talk shit to the person who owns the fucking shop. And talk about, well, I'm glad that you were over him, because he wasn't good for you. And you gonna sit, but you gonna decide to tell her this in front of her. That I'm glad that they at least Sierra acknowledged the fact. Why would you sit there and wait till now? That don't even seem right. Whatever you fight or whatever, and she took the right. Had the right response, but that should have never, ever, 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 ever even have happened. Ever. Ever. Are you serious? Are you really serious? For real, for real, for real? Are you really serious? That should have never happened. But it did. It did. So that's what I'm sitting there saying. These shows right now, for me to go through what I'm going to go through the shit that don't make no sense. It ain't gonna be no no giving you no blow by blow. Because I mean, and if it does, it's just because I'm going to break down what each scene, how stupid each scene was. Because I'm tired of these shows and what they don't give us any reality. I mean, the storylines. It might as well be a haves and a have-nots. It might as well be a Queen Sugar. It might as well be a Grapevine or whatever it is. Whatever. Give me. I mean, if loving you is wrong, I mean, it should be. It could be whatever. Just a Tyler Perry fiction. I mean, it's 100% fiction, because this shit ain't reality. How is this reality when you? I mean, the foolishness, and the way that y'all act and the things like this. I mean, and then there's the people that you have on here are so corny, man. It's like, why do I still watch the show? Why? And I do. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna come back because we gotta talk about. I mean, because I ain't gonna be no reviews because I don't have no particular one. I gotta talk about Black Ink Crew, and I'm gonna talk about Married to Medicine, because those two motherfuckers are just as. Man, I left something on the blogs the other day about, I mean, on Bravo, talking about them bitches on Married to Medicine. That show right there is eating me up alive, and I want to get y'all's opinion on them motherfucking sorry-ass motherfucking supposedly high-class bitches that be on that motherfucking show, because they get the fuck on my nerves, all of them, and I wish my shit could go viral, because I wish they could know how I fucking feel about them, for real, for real. Because enough is a motherfucking enough. And the shit, whoever the fuck is writing this shit, y'all gotta do better. Or you don't call it reality TV no more. I should sit there and sue y'all for a false advertisement, because that shit ain't motherfucking for real. Ain't nothing real about that shit at all. When you know you got cameras going behind you, that shit ain't real anyway. Shit ain't real anyway. Shit. But anyway, I got to get up off here, y'all, because my phone is full, and I can't do no more, so I can only do a video that's only so long. I gotta upload this, and then I'm gonna upload another one. But while I'm up tonight, I just do them back to back to back. Okay, so I'll holler at y'all.